Very excited to be joined now by Panthers wide receiver Tetairoa McMillan. Very happy to have you here on behalf of Sharpie. T-Mac, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just enjoying the moment. You good?
I'm great. I'm worried about you, man. You've been going through all these circuits. You've been doing this whole thing. What is the question that you've been asked so far that you are sick of being asked?
Man, I'm done talking about Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about him anymore.
You want to talk about you?
Nah, I don't want to talk about me, but I just, I love Bryce. He's a good dude, but, man, Bryce, I don't want to talk about you anymore, man.
Hey, I feel you. Listen, if I was going around to all these and they're like, tell me about your other co-hosts, I'd be like, after a while, man, like,
yeah.
That's enough already. That's enough already. Because, people are trying to get something out of you, all that whole thing. So, rookie season, adjustment for college from the pro game. What do you think was the thing that maybe took you by surprise in terms of, like, facing NFL defenses, learning NFL offense the most?
I would say, the calls. I didn't get as much calls as I wanted to in the league.
Like flags?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like, in college, I had the luxury of getting every call that I really wanted to. But when I got in the league, I realized that, I got to earn my stripes a little bit.
No doubt. Right. It's like, they used to say that about Cam Newton with the Panthers. Like, you're not old enough to get that call. It's like, I don't know what that means.
That don't make no sense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Absolutely makes no sense. One thing I thought was interesting watching your rookie season was it felt like as the year went on, you started to play more than just the X receiver position. Because scouting you as a prospect and charting your film, I was like, this guy is a true classic X receiver, but he can do a little bit more than that. He can move around the formation, play Z, play slot, play maybe tighter condensed formations, things of that nature. Did you feel the same way that your assignments kind of grew as the year went on?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm confident in myself to know that, I feel like I can play any position on the field. I feel like I can play inside, outside. I can do all types of things, and I'm very versatile. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to scheme and situations. Whatever's best for the team. I'm willing to do it.
Right. It's like, okay, well, if we're going against this coverage, then we need to have our primary guy at this alignment. And I think that's something that, from the outside, fans maybe overlook. It's like, why is he lined up here? Why is he lined up there? Can you kind of talk us through the process of how that goes in terms of attacking one coverage versus the other?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you want to get the playmaker. You want to get your playmakers the ball.
Right.
So, if you look at teams like the Rams, if you look at teams like Seattle, what they do with JSN, what they do with Puka, they play them in the backfield. They on the slot. They're wing, they're outside. Yeah. You got to make sure that you scheme to where your best players always get the ball. And we have a lot of playmakers on our team, so it's hard to just choose one guy. But we got so many guys that can do stuff with the ball, that are good with the ball in their hands, and so we got so many dudes, and it's just been fun, man.
Yeah, and I think that's something that's changed a lot. Like, I started covering the league in 2014. I started charting wide receivers that year. And just like the way number one receivers are deployed now versus then, it's a huge contrast. And like you said, you can't just line that guy up at one position. You have to be able to play all over the formation.
No, yeah, for sure. It's so easy to take a receiver away from, out of the game nowadays if you just leave him on the outside.
Exactly.
So you got to move him all types of places, especially if that's, like I said, your best player, the playmaker of your offense. You got to do anything under the sun to make sure he get the ball.
So I mentioned that a couple times I do a charting series called Reception Perception, where I go in and watch your guys' film and try to assess, like, what position do they play best, how often do they get open against man, zone, press coverage, put these route charts together. So I'm going to ask you, and see if compare it to my notes, what do you think is your best route and what is your favorite route to run?
My best route is probably I feel like it's probably like a stop route or something.
That's a good answer.
Like a stop route. My favorite routes run? I don't know. I like to run digs.
Great answer, because I can show you the chart here. This is from early in your rookie season. That was the best one there, was the dig route. So I think you're doing pretty well there. Mm-hmm. I like that. Okay, good answer. That was very validating for me personally, and I'm glad that you feel that way. So, okay, you mentioned –
I gave you validation.
You gave me validation, bro.
Like that.
Bro, that's what this is all about.
I like that. We got to give him credit.
Maybe I slightly know what I'm talking about. Maybe.
I like
Endorsed by T-Mac here. Okay, you mentioned some of the playmakers that you guys have. I do want to ask you about your teammate Jalen Coker, because he's another guy through my study that I'm like, this dude is so underrated. He's not getting the credit that he deserves, and when he gets that opportunity, he's going to crush it. We've seen late in the season, in your guys' playoff game, he was awesome. Can you kind of tell the people about Jalen, the person, the player, everything in between?
You go down the list. He's just incredible. Very, very smart, very smart. He's willing to learn. He's a great listener. The people love him, the teammates love him, the coaches love him. And you see, as the year went on, how much faith, how much trust, how much belief that Bryce has in him, that the coaching staff has in him. That playoff game was schemed up for him to win us a game. So,
yeah.
That just speaks volumes for the type of person, the type of player he is, man. And the Panthers definitely got a steal grabbing him.
No doubt.
Undrafted dude. And, he can do it all. He has good routes, very physical, can block. He plays inside, outside. He does pretty much everything, man. And, the Panthers definitely got a gem.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like, hey, you can find a receiver 8th overall. You can find one undrafted. You guys are all over the place. There's honestly too many good receivers in the league today, and you guys are proof positive. It's a really young room there, too. What's the dynamic between all of you guys, whether it's you two, Xavier, Jimmy Horn, a pretty young room there? What is that like in the building?
Yeah, we all get along really well. We're all competitors, and we all push each other. We motivate each other, knowing that any of us can play at any given moment. The next guy is always ready to play, and we have a young and talented group, man, and that just shows the trust that the coaching staff has in our receiver room. The trust to trust young receivers 1-2 years in the league to lead this offense. So I feel like we did a phenomenal job, and I feel like there's a lot more in store for us in the upcoming years.
You said there's a lot more in store for you guys. What are you looking to improve upon most from year 1 to year 2?
You talking about personally or as a team?
And, hey, it's your question. Personally, yeah, you personally. Team goal always it's win the Super Bowl, the whole deal. But you personally, what are you looking for?
Shoot, man, I feel like we just need to be more consistent. I feel like there's a lot of games that we gave up that we shouldn't have given up. Some games that we started fast but finished weak.
Yeah.
Started weak but finished strong. So we just got to be more consistent, man, and we just got to learn how to finish.
Just keep pushing. And you personally, any improvements that you're looking to make?
I was just, like I said about the calls earlier, I feel like I didn't get the luxury of getting calls. So just being more physical, being able to play through contact, lead with my hands a little bit more.
Okay, I like that. That's a good answer. You're here on behalf of Sharpie. Tell us what you got going on with them.
I've been fortunate enough to partner with Sharpie this is my second year now. Was able to sign my first contract with a Sharpie pen, and this year I'm fortunate enough to pass the pen to the newest rookie of the year in Jeremiah Love. So arguably one of the best prospects in this year's draft, and in my opinion, the best running back in this draft. So man, I'm sure he'll be doing great things in this upcoming year, and I'm sure you'll be talking to him soon. So, he'll definitely make the Sharpie name very legendary.
Well, I definitely don't have any route charts to show the running backs, but, hey, I'm sure it'll be a good time talking to Jeremiah. And, Sharpie, a hell of a pen. We love to see it. T-Mac, appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good offseason. Stay healthy. Look forward to watching next year.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right,
Take
man.
care.
Appreciate it.
All right.